Okay, this is just gonna be a little bit update on the twin. So basically, I changed the gearing onto the truck. I've used to run like a 52 spur and 215 clutch bells. Now, if you guys heard it in the other video, when I was running it with Texas Hill Country, you know those two engines will rev too high at RPM, like when I give it full throttle, it go something like that. So I changed the gearing in order for this truck to go a little bit faster, and I think on top down second gear, maybe I was like 38-ish miles an hour with both of these engines, but definitely it does make a big difference when you have two engines, because two engines creates more torque. So I don't think the 44 and 217 shouldn't be a problem. Now, if the gearing is too high and the truck is like barely pulling the front end, then I'm going to gear it down a little bit, maybe like a 46 spur whatsoever. And yes, I'm running a fully locked spur gear, actually from eBay. It's a Chinese made, but I was actually running similar spur gears a lot like this before, and I actually it has never failed me whatsoever. If you do the gear mesh correctly, then they should last a little bit longer. I know some guys will be saying, "Oh, dude, you must run Robinson Racing spur gears." Well, I'm not against Robinson Racing. They make some pretty good gearing whatsoever, but but I actually busted one before. I know it sounds crazy, but it did happen. That was actually a couple of years ago when I used to have my Savage Flux. I was not running it on 4S. Actually, yes, I was running a 4S and not 6S, and one of the teeth on spur gear chipped off, and it wasn't the regular one. It was one of those higher end Gen 3-ish spur gears whatsoever. I mean, they're actually pretty good spur gears. It's just I think my gear mesh wasn't correct whatsoever. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep you all long. I'm gonna see how this gearing does in the next couple of days, because I'm just so dead tired of resetting everything, the gearing, the linkage setups whatsoever. Actually, in the next video, I'm actually what I want to do right now. So some of y'all were asking me in the Facebook groups, dude, like, how do you make your own linkage setups? I used one of those bicycle spokes off from eBay, and as you guys can see that the rainbow color whatsoever, that's all from those bicycle spokes. And the ends are like threaded whatsoever, so you can actually use the threaded ends to put in those little rod ends, for your throttle connecting arm thing whatsoever. I mean, it can be done actually. I mean, if you know how to do it properly, then it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, that is how I make my throttle linkages for this twin setup. I hope that helps. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more running videos of this thing. But first, I'm gonna do some test and tuning. Actually, I'm gonna see how this gearing runs with this twin setup.